Okay, lastly we have discussed about different classes of network, and today actually we have to continue from there. So did you find out the other classes? Did you find out the other classes? Class C, D, and E. I have given up to class A, B, and I ask you to do your homework and find out about class C, D, and E. Did you find that or not yet? Or do you need any help? Yes?
Sir, can you do it?
You have not tried even. Tried, but not working. So the actually it's not a big thing. So just repeating the same thing, right? Applying the same algorithm, apply the same way here. So I have given class A starting from 0x, and the first octet belongs to the. So this part that I am highlighting belongs to what? Is it to the hosts or networks? The green color one belong to? Yes? Network. And the remaining 24 bits belongs to the hosts. So that means this number of networks, how many bits are there? Altogether 8 bits. So you will take but 8 bits, but this bit you can't change because this bit is like it's a fixed. In class A, you can't change this bit. So how many changeable bits? How many changeable bits then? So if this bit cannot be changed, then how many changeable bits?
7.
7. So that means if there are 7 bits, you will have 2 to the power 7. So means 128 networks. But again, there's a problem. So when it comes to 0, then all 0. So that means starting from 0, that network is not used. So out of 2 to the power 7 also, you have to remove this network. And again, then if you fill all ones, so this is the last network. The value is 127. But 127 is again reserved for the local loopback IPs. Loopback IP means you can anyhow. So if you can you go to the command line in your computer? So in my one, I'm going to terminal. In your one, can you go to the command line, Windows and R key, and then go type CMD? Can you go to the command line like that way? Okay. Okay. So if you are using, right, if you are using your computer, now you can. So one of you guys can share the screen. If you're using computer, one of you guys can share the screen. Then I can help. Come on. Someone take the chance, please. Then it's easy. I'll guide. I'll definitely help. So don't spend much time on this, right? Just want to tell what is loopback. Sidmi, can you?
Okay, sir.
Right? If computers or computer networks, so if computers or computer devices, computing devices are connected in a network, what it will get?
IP address.
IP address, yes. This time, so my computer is connected with my home router, and my home router got the IP address of 192.168.1.1. Sorry, I have. Okay. So then my computer got the IP address of, it also got an IP address. What is that? So Sidmi's computer got the same IP address. It is 192.168.1.4. That is my local network. This is called local area network. We learned that previous week. Local area network, it's a network within a single building, maybe single area, single geographical area. A network within a single geographical area, you call local area network. So to this network, I can even connect my mobile phone. if I connect my mobile phone, that will also get, so I can connect my mobile phone in wireless technology. But if I connect my mobile phone, that will also get an IP. You can also check, connect your mobile phone to the Wi-Fi, and that will also get an IP address. That is, so let's say for an example, sample IP address, it is 192.168.1. Let's say 5. It is example IP address for my mobile phone. Okay, assume that I have a desktop in my home, then that can also be connected to the network. If I had desktop in my home, that can also be connected to this network. Then that will also get an IP address, either wired or wireless way I can connect. So then let's say my desktop, I'm going to connect my desktop also. This is my desktop computer. Let's learn by this example, right? Let's say this is my desktop and I'm going to connect this as well to this router using a wire. This is my desktop. I need a monitor too. Okay, here it is. That is also connected to this one, and that will also get an IP address. So let's say the IP address is 192.168.1.6. So this is my local area network. Okay, now, so in the class A network, we learn class A network. In the class A network, first digit is sealed. May digit එක sealed. ඉතුරු digit වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. All these digits can be changed. How many digits you can change? 7 digits. So 2 to the power 7 combinations. Therefore, you will get 128 networks. But as I said, the 0th network you will not take. The final 127 network is also not taken. Why? We know the reason why it's not taken, the final network, because it is reserved for the local loopback. Local loopback means, so this computer can call itself, I am 127.0.0.1. This computer also can call itself, okay, I am 127.0.0.1. This mobile phone can also call itself, I am 127.0.0.1. But using that 127.0.0.1, you can't connect. මෙයාට කතා කරන්න බෑ. අර මී කියන වගේ තමයි. මට කියන්න පුළුවන් මට මම කියලා. සිත්මිටක් කියන්න පුළුවන් මම කියලා එයාට. නෙතුලිටක් කියන්න පුළුවන් මම කියලා එයාට. සිම්ලටක් කියන්න පුළුවන් මම කියලා එයාට. හැබැයි you all can call I am, me. But you can't call each other by telling me, hey me, come on, come here. Hey me, take this. Hey me, bring this. You can't tell. Understood the concept of local loopback IP? Everyone can call themselves 127.0.0.1 or 127 something, but not to the others. Understood that or not? Hello? I think you didn't get.
Understood.
Okay. So everyone can call themselves 127.0.0.1, right? But not the others. But to call others, you have, right? To call others, you have different IP addresses in the network. But you saw that in my computer, my IP address is 192.168.1.4. You recently saw in who's this Sydney's computer. So let's go back to the Sydney's computer. Stop sharing. Sydney, can you share it now again? Okay. Right. You are sharing your computer and you can also check what is IP config. Again, type IP config and show the others. So what is your IP address? And it says IP config FIG. It says the IP address is 192.168.1.4. In my one also 1.4, your one also 1.4. But remember that these are two different networks. Sidmige gedara thiyana network එක, that is a separate network. If Netuli has a network in her home, that is a different network. Simla has another network. Maybe Situn, you have another network in your home. Likewise, different networks in different places. So those are all private IPs. But I said that there are public IPs also. That means what you call yourself, me. What your mother, brother, or sister says you, maybe Lokunangi, Lokoduwa, Chuti Duwa, whatever, Chuti Buta. So that is local. So maybe Netuli also can be Chuti Buta or Chuti Duwa, and Sidmi also can be Chuti Duwa in her region. So that is local IP. Okay. Me කියන එක හැමෝටම කියන්න පුළුවන්. Local IP එක local area එක කියන්න පුළුවන්. Then you have a public IP as well. The public IP is unique. Okay, go to Google. Go to Google and just search for what is my IP. What is my IP? Just search in the Google saying what is my IP? What is my IP? And Google says your IP is 112.135.60.96. 112.135.60.96. And if I do the same in my computer, if I ask, okay, what is my IP? And it says 112.134.251. 251 is my address, and your one is 134.135.60.96. So can others check their IP addresses? Those are public. Public IPs are unique. And that is how, in the international platform, how you are identified. So this is unique in this world. No one else will get this IP. So, but there's a special case. These ISPs are sharing this IP. That is something different story, but this IP will not be repeated in the internet. May IP එක internet එකේ වෙන කොහෙවත් නැහැ. It's not repeating. It's unique. It's globally recognized public IP. Neturi, what is your one? Did you check? Satira, if you have checked, what is your one? You can also share, right? So what is, you can go to Google and search what is my IP. Okay, meanwhile, I said that, right? So if you don't host a service, ඔයාලා service එකක් provide කරන කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි නම්, if you go and ask from Google, hey Google, hey web browser, if you go and ask, bring me 192.168.1.1, that is my router. So if I ask whether router provide a web service, it says yes, router is providing a service. Therefore, you will get this kind of interface when you type the router's IP address. But when you type your IP address, right? In my one, I have installed actually a server. That's why Satira's one is 212.104.237.28. Okay. In my one, actually, I am hosting a service. That's why I'm getting this. And so see this, right? I'm getting another window. I'm trying to access another window. Now this time I'm accessing http://127 and .0.0.1. So see here, right? Okay, so I wanted to show this. Okay, what I got here is same as this, because this is what my mother said. My network says I'm 1.4, and the other hand, it's me, 127.0.0.1. It's me. Me and my network's IP referring to the same thing. My mother says Lokuputa, and I'm saying me. Both are same. Lokuputa is equal to me. So that's the story. Right. I just wanted to prove that story, and that's why I asked you to install a web service. Can you again share the screens with me? Because I just wanted to prove the story. Others can do the same, right? I asked Sydney to download small software. That software name is, what is the name? XAMPP. XAMPP. That software name is XAMPP. XAMPP means, X means any operating system. Can you share the screen? Just, yeah, I can see a portion of the screen today. So just minimize that and just minimize that. I think you have shared a window. Window එකක් share කරලා තියෙන. Can you reshare the desktop? I stop කරලා share කරන්න desktop එක. Otherwise I won't see that. We won't see that. Okay, reshare it again. We just want to see the browser. Okay, just go to the browser now. And right, just go to the downloads, and you have downloaded XAMPP. Control J. The shortcut is Control J. Control J. Until list the downloads. Then still not downloaded. What has happened? It's in the download manager. Okay, just yeah, just open it by double clicking. Just open it by double clicking. You can just find it, but rather than searching that, you can go to the downloads. Here you can see here. Yeah, just open it. XAMPP installer. XAMPP is actually a server, so you need this. You need this in web, right? When you learn web, actually we have used this. And now let's install and see. Okay, have you opened that? Just open, install and see. Okay. So what's going on? Okay, idea is this, that if after installing this software, right? After installing this software to your computer, so what will happen? Here, it's opening, right? It's opening slowly. So it seems it takes some time, right? Okay, now we can see the setup file. Just go to the setup with it. It's minimized, as I see. Side again, free downloads, right? That one. Just click on that and follow the wizard and install that. Right? You can also do this after installing. Okay, now you get 3 warnings. 3 times you have double click. Take one out of that and click OK. No need to click OK to the other ones, right? Okay, click next. Next. And it will install all the servers for you. This is required for A-level ICT, right? So if you are doing A-level ICT, if you want to do HTML, PHP part, you need this software. Okay, what will happen after installation? It will give you websites, and those websites can be accessed, web service. That web service can be accessed to 192.168.1.4 as well as 127.0.0.1 both. Both are referring to your own computer. That's what I want to tell. Okay, after installing, let's see. So she will install this gradually, and let's shift to that window again after some time, maybe in the next video. Right, okay. Now you know the concept of network and what is network IP. Network IP means how to find the network IP. We learned that. So my computer said me, right? My computer said that my IP is 192.168.1.4, and it also said me 255.255.255.0 is my subnet mask. Then how to find the IP? You know how to find the network IP? Yes. So if you are given the IP address and subnet mask, how to find the network IP? We discussed this previously.
And the network ID and subnet
Right,
mask.
correct. You have to AND. You have to apply an operation to this one and this one. Then you'll get the network IP. Right. So when you AND, so let's convert that to binary. 192 is 11000000. 168 is 1010. 1000. 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 and 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 is 4 and 255 255 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Oh, finally you have zeros. If you AND something with 1, you will get the same thing. 1 and 1 1 1 and 1 1, but 0 and 1 will become zeros. Here 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 0. Same here. But if you end with 0, you'll get all zeros. So the result is this, and this is, if you translate this back to the decimal, I'm doing this faster track, right? Because I have already discussed. 192.168.1.0 is the network IP. 192.168.1.0. If you end this one with same subnet mask, same network IP will be given. If you end this one with this subnet mask, same network IP will be given. If network IP is same, all devices are in the same network. If network IP is same, all devices are in the same network. Okay, back to the last day lesson. Back to the last day lesson now. We have discussed about class AIP. We said this part is host, this part is network. So we had 126 hosts because 1 is for the loopback. 0th network is not used. And the range, the theoretical range is 0, 0, 0, 0 to 127. If you add all ones here, 127, all ones here, 255, 255, 255. This is the theoretical range. But first valid network is 1000. The first valid host is 1001. And the last valid host is 126, 255, 255, 255, 254. Why this is 254? Why this is 254? You know that as well. What's the reason why we can't use 255? Yes? Why we can't use 255? The first IP is, very first IP is the network IP, the 0th IP. It's a network IP here. This one you will have 192.168.1.0 is the network IP. You can't assign that to host. That is 0, the network IP. The last one will be 192.168.1.255. That is called, yes, is what? Can we assign this to a computer? Can you assign this to a computer, or is it something else? So this is called broadcast IP. Okay, you can't remember, right? Broadcast IP. Broadcast IP is used to communicate to each host or computer in the network. You can communicate to each host, every host actually. Every host. So that means you can send message to everyone together, the broadcasting message using this broadcast IP. The network IP is the IP used to identify the network. So if you don't know, please write down, right? So there are two IPs. So if it is network IP, that is to identify the network. Broadcast IP to send message to each host. What is subnet mask? That is the mask which is used to end with the net and with a host IP, computer IP to get the network IP. So that subnet mask is common to everyone. If you disconnect, make a disconnect I connect when please connect to the same link. Otherwise, halfway done.
Sir,
Oh,
sir, why do we subtract 2 from the number of hosts from the network?
which one? Metananda? Oh, Metananda.
No, there.
This
Number
one.
of, yes.
Because the first IP is this one, the second IP is this one. These two IPs you can't use. Network IP ka in karannat vena, broadcast IP ka in karannat. That's why.
Okay.
Right? Those two IPs cannot be used. Special IPs. That's why we subtract 2 from that. Okay, kindly write down. So this is IP of your computer. And so this is the subnet mask. What you have to do, IP of your computer, you have to end with subnet mask. Then you get the results will be network IP. So this is short note, right? This is a short note. When you and subnet mask and UIP, you'll get network IP.